From the Liaoning to the Fujian, China's aircraft carrier development has advanced rapidly and steadily. Now, the Fujian sails forward with its electromagnetic catapult system, marking not only a historic leap in China's carrier technology, but also a confident step toward leadership in this field. On its expansive flight deck, for arresting cables and 3 catapult launch positions stand out prominently with new carrier-based aircraft such as the J-35, J-15, and Y-20 lined up in sequence. On the day the Fujian was commissioned, China's first domestically built aircraft carrier, the Shandong, sailed alongside it. From the Liaoning to the Shandong, and now to the Fujian, officially in service, China's aircraft carriers have achieved the leap from ski jump takeoff to electromagnetic catapult in just over a decade. A 2-second catapult launch with 0 arresting cable resistance is not as cinematic affected as the Fujian's signature capability. Beneath the deck, hidden within the electromagnetic catapult track, lies a powerful linear motor, the core component of the system. It connects to the aircraft's landing gear, accelerating it instantly with electromagnetic force and sending the fighter jet soaring into the sky. After the aircraft leaves the deck, electromagnetic braking systems recover energy and reset the mechanism for the next launch. The principle behind electromagnetic catapult technology is similar to that of a maglev train. It uses modern power electronic systems to convert the ship's electrical energy into mechanical energy, store it, and then release it in high-frequency pulses during launch, generating induced magnetic fields and currents that accelerate the aircraft for takeoff. Compared with steam catapult systems, electromagnetic catapults offer higher precision, simpler maintenance, easier operation, shorter preparation time, and the ability to launch unmanned aircraft. No conventionally powered aircraft carrier in service today is equipped with an electromagnetic catapult system. So why was the Fujian able to take this leap? What places it at the forefront of global carrier development? The key to this breakthrough lies in the innovative use of a medium-voltage DC integrated power system and advanced energy storage technology. First, the Fujian's medium-voltage DC system offers significant advantages. Its integrated power system provides high energy conversion efficiency and directly drives the electromagnetic catapult track, eliminating mechanical conversion steps, simplifying the structure, and greatly reducing the failure rate. Second, supercapacitors solve the challenge of supplying pulse power. Conventional powered carriers have long been questioned for their ability to meet the instantaneous high energy demands of electromagnetic catapults. An aircraft carrier never operates alone. Its strength lies in its powerful battle group. The first layer of defense, known as the deep defense zone, typically extends 185 to 400 kilometers from the carrier and is supported by fixed-wing carrier aircraft and submarines. The second layer, the central or regional defense zone, covers roughly 45 to 185 kilometers and is primarily maintained by large, surface combatants equipped with advanced radars and missiles. The third layer, the inner or point defense zone, spans 0.1 to 45 kilometers from the carrier and is handled by the close-in weapon systems and defensive processes of the ships within the formation. As China's first destroyer class exceeding 10,000 tons, the Type 055 missile destroyer represents breakthroughs in major technologies such as overall ship design, information integration, and large vessel construction. It boasts strong situational awareness, air defense and missile defense capabilities, and powerful sea strike capacity and embodiment of China's current naval equipment level. In the waters around Taiwan Island, the 10,000-ton Yan'an ship, serving as the lead vessel of a carrier formation, once confronted a foreign fleet on its own. Electromagnetic warfare is becoming a decisive factor in modern conflict, and strengthening these capabilities is a key direction in building a more advanced military.
报告，东南方向目标消失，东北方向发现类似目标。
This silent and invisible contest has already begun.
各连长做口呀，电子弹做好有源无源钢准备。报告，干扰弹最后准备完毕。报告，电子战数据加载完毕。申请舰载机前出查证。
Modern naval warfare is no longer about the strength of a single ship. It is a comprehensive competition between entire systems. Positioned at the forefront of the carrier formation aboard the Yan'an, we stood on the front line of air defense, missile defense, anti-submarine operations, electronic warfare, and both visible and invisible forms of combat. We crossed two oceans, traversed the northern and southern hemispheres, face strong adversaries on the open seas, and grow sharper through every mission. How far a carrier formation can go depends on how closely its supply ships can keep pace. Within the support chain, the comprehensive supply ship takes the lead, serving as the maritime lifeline that sustains the fleet's continuous operations. The Type 903 integrated supply ship functions like a mobile warehouse at sea, carrying a wide range of supplies on a single vessel. Ships in the formation can replenish everything they need in one docking, reducing supply time and minimizing exposure to potential threats. The soldiers behind me are now prepared to begin supply operations at any moment. Much like aerial refueling for fighter jets, Underway replenishment at sea is one of the most demanding and dangerous training tasks for naval vessels. With today's rough sea and weather conditions, every step of the operation becomes even more challenging for the crew.
3号明白，加油小队队成功。
Another pillar of the carrier formation is the missile destroyer, which plays a crucial role in air defense and anti-ship operations. Also in the year of the horse, on March 21, 2014, the first Type 05-D guided missile destroyer, Kunming, was commissioned. Over the past 12 years, more than 30 Type 05-D destroyers have joined the Navy's surface fleet, making it the most numerous class of large missile destroyers built in modern China and establishing it as a core force of the Navy in the new era. During the exercise, the Guiyang was the first to lock onto the target ship, while the Kikihar maneuvered precisely into firing position. Together, the two ships formed a crossfire network, and the first volley successfully destroyed the target. Throughout continuous days of sea training, formation-wide combat alarms sounded frequently. Training subjects such as main and secondary gun attacks and underway replenishment were rapidly switched and randomly combined, building a solid foundation for sustained combat capability at sea. The new generation of Type 05-D destroyers serves as the workhorse of the carrier formation. The upgraded 05-D missile system is the most advanced among the 05-D series destroyers. Its vertical launch system now being opened offers a large missile capacity and eliminates launch blind spots, greatly shortening response time and enabling all-direction attack and interception. A single 130mm naval gun is mounted on the forward deck, currently the largest shipborne artillery piece in the Navy. It is used for sea surface strikes, shore fire support, and air defense missions. An 11-barrel 30mm close-in weapon system is also installed beneath the bridge to intercept incoming missiles and aircraft at close range, forming a layered air defense network together with the ship's surface-to-air missile system to protect the carrier. Over the past 12 years, the Type 05-D guided missile destroyer has achieved full domestic production, an important milestone. In addition, the destroyer's development represents a major step forward. The Type 05-D has seen its level of informatization increase dramatically. This is reflected first in its detection and early warning capabilities, which employ advanced phased array radar and state-of-the-art electro-optical reconnaissance systems. Its integrated information systems and weapons work together seamlessly, forming a highly capable and unified combat force. Even when operating independently, it can carry out a wide range of missions. For this reason, it will remain a core component of the Navy's surface fleet for a long time. Within the carrier formation, the Type 05 for a frigate serves as one of the primary vessels responsible for anti-submarine operations.
鱼雷来袭，方位144，实施水刃对抗。看我，看我。
When an underwater threat appeared, the commander issued an attack order. The Bayonur coordinated with the Tongliao to launch several rocket-assisted depth charges, successfully neutralizing the target. In this live-fire exercise, we focused on studying the firing tactics of various weapon systems under limiting conditions, optimizing personnel coordination, improving the command structure, shortening response times, and strengthening emergency response capability. As the main anti-submarine force, the Type 05 for a frigate has its own unique strengths. It is the first frigate in the Navy equipped with a universal vertical launch system capable of firing rocket-assisted torpedoes and working with carrier-based helicopters to rapidly strike submarines hidden in distant waters. The multi-barrel launcher of forward deck is primarily used to fire anti-submarine depth charges, an essential tool for submarine hunting. The Type 054A is also equipped with an underwater acoustic countermeasure system, further enhancing its anti-submarine capabilities. Its helicopter deck is wider than that of earlier models, making takeoff, landing, and helicopter operations more efficient. The tall hangar can accommodate a Ka-28 or Z-9 series anti-submarine helicopter, allowing it to conduct patrols, search and rescue missions, and other tasks at any time. The Type 054A missile frigate is already a multi-role vessel, particularly strong in anti-submarine warfare. Using sonar, it monitors submarine activity underwater, while helicopters such as the Z-9 can conduct underwater searches and positioning. The ship can then launch depth charges itself or direct carrier-based helicopters to deploy them. It can rapidly detect targets and engage submarines beneath the surface. China's far sea and ocean-going amphibious assault forces are also striving to lead the way. The Sichuan is China's first independently developed and constructed Type 076 amphibious assault ship, following the Type 075 design. Its commissioning marks a new level of amphibious combat capability for the Navy. With amphibious assault ships, especially formations centered on the Type 076 and Type 075, China's landing operations become fully three-dimensional. Previously, assaults relied on tanks and other sea-crossing equipment to strike beachheads. Now helicopters, drones, and carrier-based aircraft can launch directly from the deck to deliver high-intensity strikes. This shift from flat to three-dimensional operations is a major transformation and a significant turning point. Landing speed increases dramatically, and attack points can be positioned farther from the opponent's coastline, reducing the enemy's ability to interfere. The Sichuan features a full-length flight deck, the Twin Island superstructure, the first amphibious assault ship in China to adopt this design. The forward island focuses on navigation and formation command, while the aft island manages air control operations, including the coordination of drones, helicopters, and carrier-based aircraft, improving efficiency across multiple mission types. It is also equipped with an electromagnetic catapult system, the first amphibious assault ship in the world to do so. Ships equipped with electromagnetic catapults can launch fixed-wing aircraft with higher efficiency and faster takeoff speeds, providing stronger air superiority and ground strike capabilities. As the world's first amphibious assault ship using electromagnetic catapults, the Type 076 can launch and recover both manned and unmanned fixed-wing aircraft, making it a pioneering design globally. In future amphibious operations, the combination of manned and unmanned aircraft, fixed-wing platforms working alongside helicopters will enable integrated reconnaissance, surveillance, and strike capabilities. This joint approach will greatly enhance situational awareness and improve the effectiveness of both UAVs and manned aircraft in island and coastal missions. As a result, the Type 076 amphibious assault ship will be far more versatile and adaptable than traditional amphibious assault ships. Modern three-dimensional landing operations emphasize rapid, coordinated landings, and the Type 075 amphibious assault ship Hui cut through the waves to conduct a multi-branch joint landing exercise at sea. The area behind me is not a conventional airport. Apron it is the flight deck of the amphibious assault ship Anhui. The Anhui is about to conduct joint maritime training with naval aviation units to test the overall combat effectiveness of multiple types of equipment. The Marines are now fully equipped, boarding carrier-based helicopters in an orderly manner and preparing to carry out their landing mission. Rapid delivery of combat forces to shore is essential in amphibious operations. The most efficient method is to use vertical lift platforms for troop projection, allowing forces to bypass coastal defenses, create openings in enemy lines, conduct transport and strike missions, and quickly seize key positions to support follow-on units. The Anhui's straight-through flight deck can accommodate multiple types of helicopters, enabling a wide range of mission profiles. This seemingly routine vertical landing drill actually involves numerous combat elements, ships, Marines, and aviation units, each forming an essential part of the joint force. The Marines are now assembled and awaiting the takeoff order.
各小组准备放飞直升机。
Participating in this transport mission is the Z-20, a multi-purpose, large carrier-based helicopter. The Z-20 series is currently China's largest domestic helicopter family by tonnage, and the naval variant represents the third generation, taking on expanded troop transport responsibilities. The Z-20's defining features its large size, long range, spacious cabin, and strong transport capacity make it a true workhorse in three-dimensional landing operations, capable of carrying both personnel and equipment. At the same time, amphibious armored vehicles provided alternating cover, independently selected strike methods, and carried out precise attacks on the enemy's remaining armored positions and residual targets, ultimately securing and holding the objective. From fire suppression to seamless, fire-covered assaults, modern amphibious landings are no longer limited to traditional beach storming tactics. As another key asset for projecting combat power, the Mustang-class air-cushioned landing craft has become a standout platform in amphibious operations. With a payload capacity of tens of tons and speeds reaching dozens of knots, it can operate like a maritime supercar, transporting amphibious armor and spearheading over-the-horizon landing missions.
进入航道，按航道走。明白。
Once emerging from the fog, the Mustang can accelerate to 40 knots within seconds, giving it exceptional maneuverability and strong tactical surprise. The ramp was lowered, and landing personnel quickly reached the darkened beach with their equipment. After less than half an hour of high-speed transit, we had arrived precisely at the designated landing zone, dozens of nautical miles from the ship's launch point. Accuracy depends heavily on the Mustang's ability to avoid obstacles along the dark, uneven shoreline. After returning to land, I felt slightly unsteady, but every soldier maintained combat readiness, having completed the day's amphibious projection and preparing for the next phase of training. There is a saying in amphibious warfare: the easiest places to land are also the easiest to defend. During landings, mines and underwater obstacles placed by the enemy can become insurmountable barriers for many landing craft. This is where the Mustang truly demonstrates its strengths. Using a powerful air pressure system to generate a thick air cushion between the hull and the water, the Mustang effectively floats above the surface. This lift allows it to pass over many mines without triggering them, ignore smaller underwater obstacles, and even cross vertical barriers tens of centimeters high along the shoreline. Within the Navy, the Type 7-6A air cushion landing craft provides rapid troop transport for island positions and coastal defense zones. Once deployed, personnel can reach the mission area without even getting their feet wet. Large platforms can assemble outside the range of enemy coastal fire, and air cushion landing craft can then conduct long-distance, rapid force projection. This increases safety while significantly accelerating troop deployment. One Mustang leads the charge into the deep blue, and thousands more race forward to safeguard the sea.